Hi, and welcome to Dreaming Your Home. And today we're going to talk about why the hell would you listen to me anyway? So, why would you listen to me?
I'm not listening.
The reality is there's a ton of people saying tons of stuff on YouTube. So why would you listen to me?
It's just so many.
We're sharing videos everywhere. I mean, we know our stuff. Why would you listen to me? Well, probably 30 years ago, a little better than 30 years ago, I started my handyman business.
Yeah, he said you're the handyman's handyman.
It was shortly after I got home from the Army. And I, a little while after that, actually started a construction company. Part of the reason for that was because it didn't take me long to figure out that there were some serious problems with the industry.
This is broken. This system is broken.
And I was tired of going to places and hearing the same stories, hey, I called all these people and yeah, they scheduled appointments and they never showed up. They never called. They never rescheduled, nothing.
Total radio silence.
And I went from doing handyman work, fixing lawnmowers and caulking and doing minor things, to doing full-blown construction projects within a half a dozen years, simply by virtue of the fact that I showed up and knew what I was doing.
Perfect fit.
I asked questions and got clear on what my customers wanted. So, started my construction company and was doing great.
Yes, everything was beautiful.
And shortly thereafter, I ran into a customer who actually had a commercial property, and I wound up doing some work on light commercial work, doing just repairs and that kind of thing around restaurants and those kinds of places.
He was only an innocent maintenance man.
And a little while after that, ran into another person who was a real estate investor, and they were like, man, it's so hard to get people. And again, simply by virtue of showing up, I fell into a whole boatload of work, working with real estate investors on fix and flips, rental properties, and so on. And I started to get really, really clear on, like,
it all suddenly seems so clear.
The best way to ask questions and drill down into what exactly people wanted. I mean, and whether it's a regular homeowner or whether it's a real estate investor, I mean, they want something specific. And so drilling that down and figuring out what that is immensely important.
He just gets me.
So I started to realize that, I was getting really great results. I mean, I was having a lot of luck helping people, getting down to what they actually wanted and figuring out the best way to get there. So I started to go into some light design work.
Fabulous.
I started doing some basic interior design work. I think a lot of contractors actually wind up doing that if they don't hire somebody, if they don't recognize that they can't do it very well and hire somebody. But I started doing some light design work and started realizing, hey, you don't really need me.
What I hear is, I need to be needed.
What you need is to adjust the space that you live in. That we need to move some things around, and you can actually accomplish the same thing better than what you were wanting, what you thought you wanted, by simply reallocating space. So I actually started just going in and talking to people and drilling down into what they wanted and helping them reorganize. We might knock a wall out, maybe put some flooring down to straighten some things out, add continuity, open some area up and make it more open and welcoming and warm. But I mean, in general, I
Come on now, spit it out.
genuinely talk to people. I genuinely want people to have their dream home. I want people to have the best possible home, get as close to their dream home as they possibly can within their budget. And so I've spent over 30 years learning all of these principles, learning all these concepts, seeing the problems that are in the industry. Big problem in the industry, in residential construction, it's horrible because you are calling 5 contractors. 5 contractors come in. I think I've said it before. 5 contractors talk to you. Various degrees of how well they actually listen. And then when it's all said and done, they are quoting what's in their head, not what's in yours.
That's what you owe me, and that's what I want.
By the time I finish working with people, we've written all this stuff down. They're like, yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. We're able to start working out what material-wise that looks like, start to see what the cost associated with those materials are, adjust based on what their budget is, and then really solidify what that project looks like. And then we create a solid list of specifications. And the specifications make everything go so much smoother because now it's not about what the contractor's thinking. It's about what you want. It's specific. And they are all quoting the same thing.
They're all exactly the same.
So now the pricing is more about what's their profit margin, what's their overhead, those all those numbers then come in and they adjust based on that. But what they're quoting is all the same. So when it's all said and done, this is a process that I've developed over years. I've been paying attention. I've been listening to the customers and trying my best to learn and streamline the process to make it as painless as possible, because renovation projects, moving, all those things are stressful.
Exhale. The stress.
They're stressful. We want to minimize the amount of stress that's involved. So the best way to do that is to get everything narrowed down ahead of time. And then whenever it's time to actually move into, okay, we get a contractor and the project starts, the window of stress is much narrower. I hope this was of value to you. And if you need more information, I got more videos, and I've got more videos coming up. And if you liked all this, like and subscribe. And if you want to get my book, Dreaming Your Home, it's on Amazon, or you can grab it on the link below. I have a direct link where I'll sell it to you directly. It's only a couple dollars. I look forward to talking to you soon.